Hi, Hope Church. Hope you're doing well. Pastor Dustin here. As June has arrived, our province will enter phase 2 of reopening, and Hope Church will enter into phase 1 of our own reopening plan. This season of social distancing and pandemic measures has really been difficult for many of us, and I know we are all looking forward to face-to-face interaction again. Now, while it may take some time for worship gatherings and other activities to go back to normal, we do want to begin offering more opportunities for church families to interact with one another in person. Now, as we reopen, we are committed to following the guidelines set out by the provincial government and our city for all church activities. Now, we will make every effort to restart worship gatherings and community groups and the community events, but as we do so, we will respect the restrictions and guidelines put in place by the authorities. This means that many decisions are kind of made for us as we wait for restrictions to ease over the coming months. However, we will do our best to continue serving our church and community in whatever ways that we can. Now, we completely understand that church and community members have a wide range of feelings regarding their safety and the safety of their families during the COVID-19 crisis. Now, we want to be clear that we intend to respect everyone's decisions regarding their personal involvement in church activities. We will be careful to follow social distancing guidelines, but we'll also respect and not pass judgment on those who take extra precautions to ensure the safety of themselves and their families. We encourage everyone to get involved in a manner in which they feel safe and comfortable, and we will continue to love and serve one another while we do so. Now, we are still unable to use the Sage Hill Retirement Residence for our worship gatherings, but we want to stay in contact with the directors and the staff there and continue to bless them in whatever ways that we can. We hope to meet there again in the future, but we'll work with them and only resume services there when it is safe to do so and we are invited back. So in the meantime, we don't have access to an indoor facility to meet physically in, so worship gatherings will continue to primarily take place online during phase 1. Now on June 14th, though, we will host an outdoor worship service at Bearspaw Christian School as a way to gather in person so that we can see each other at least from a little bit of a distance. But we'll still be able to adhere to all the guidelines for church services set out by the provincial government. This will happen at 10:30 a.m. this coming Sunday at Bearspaw Christian School on their back soccer field. We'll have extra measures in place regarding hygiene and physical distancing and what we can and can't do together. We won't be able to offer kids classes, but we are working on providing some extra resources for families who will be there. Now, regarding community groups, we will continue to meet online through at least the end of June. So it gives us a little more time to sort out the new guidelines from Alberta Health and listen to our church members' wishes. Kids are really their primary concern regarding community groups, so we're just taking a little more time to think through how to reopen groups best. Now, during phase 1 of our reopening plan, we want to maybe suggest that families gather together for personal fellowship on a small scale. Take a look at the cohort family concept presented by Alberta Health. We want to encourage small get-togethers of maybe 2 to 3 families, maybe a family with small children getting together with a family without small children, while maintaining social distancing and implementing suggested hygiene practices. Now, as weather permits, we really encourage these gatherings to be outdoors, such as in a backyard or even at a playground when possible. And I think by doing this, it'll be easier for us to follow the guidelines set in place and keep everyone safe. Another way for children to see each other is through a doorway or sidewalk visit with parents present. You can also meet up at a local playground and just do your best to ensure physical distancing with the kids. Good luck. So please disregard this suggestion if anyone in your family has any symptoms of COVID-19 or has been exposed to someone with it or is considered at risk. Now, these are not Hope Church events that we're asking you to do. We just want to give you ideas to use at your own discretion. Now, please feel free to reach out directly to any family in the church whom you would like to gather with and make arrangements with them. Please be mindful that not everyone may feel comfortable meeting together at this time. Again, we want to be careful to respect each family's decisions. So please contact us if you are willing to use your backyard or your house to host other families, or if you want to get connected with a family who's willing to host you. We'll be happy to arrange some small gatherings so that everyone can once again enjoy being in community and being part of this wonderful family that is Hope Church. Now, regarding phase 2 of our plan, our leadership team is currently assessing what phase 2 for Hope Church will look like as we follow the City of Calgary and Alberta Health's guidelines. For our Phase 2, you can expect more in-person worship gatherings, a balance of digital and in-person community groups, and possibly some small-scale kids camps and community events. Church family, thank you for staying together as we've all had to navigate a very tough 3 months. I am so proud of how all of our families and individuals and leaders have responded to the COVID-19 crisis, and I look forward to seeing you more and more as we reopen Hope Church safely and wisely. Hope to see you this Sunday, and take care.